to another Trauma Talk radio segment. Oh my goodness. I am here with Miss Sonjay, who is the writer, the director, the producer, and actress in the play, The Cries of the Black Butterflies. Woo! Woo! Just give us a little synopsis of the play.
Can you hear the cries of the black butterflies? Can you hear what they're saying to you and I? They're telling you to flap your wings, take to the sky, fly high and free. For tomorrow is not promised, so today is your chance to soar through the skies. Black butterflies sail across the ocean and sea. Show all that you have survived beyond what they thought you would be. So the play is about, as we go through our life challenges and stuff like that, we are in that metamorphosis stage of developing into this beautiful butterflies. And so we are in that cocoon crying and shedding all those things that we've been through. And this play is telling the cries of the black butterflies is to take those tears that you're crying and replenish the earth as you soar through the sky. You're sowing your seed because, see, we first, as African American, we were bound, shackled with chains as they sell us across the ocean and sea. Didn't know what our tomorrow may bring, but the fight for freedom became our destiny. So it talks about from slavery all the way up to today, what we have accomplished, even though all odds was against us.
Yes.
And the tears that we shared helped build America.
Yeah.
The blood that we shed helped build America.
Yeah.
So, and they didn't think that we would make it with all the obstacles and challenges that was purposely thrown before us.
I love it. I love it. I love it. And that goes perfectly with the question, what is trauma to you and how has it impacted your life? You know, even with that, how has being a writer, an author of the play, and all of these different roles that you play helped you in your trauma recovery process?
Well, I was sexually abused from age 4 to 22. So I dealt with trauma. And I asked God, why? Why me? And so as time went on and, you know, you go to church and you learn Jesus was sacrificed and by his blood we are healed and by his stripes and all of this. And I said, what I've been through, I'm not going to let it be for nothing. I'm not going to let it be for nothing. I'm going to reach out to other women that probably been through what I've been through and say, hey, if I survived this and the person that I am today, then you can too.
Yes.
And so that was my message out to the world. My first play I wrote was, they say that time heals all wounds, but the wounds heal all the time. Because people would tell me, oh, it's going to pass. You're going to be all right. And I wasn't all right. Until I started investing in knowing who I was, what was my purpose in life, because I survived all of that. I must have a purpose. Jesus did.
Yeah.
So I must have a purpose.
Yeah.
And so that's when I started looking for my purpose. And my purpose was to share my heartache and pain with other people. And that's when I seen my transformation. People say, I believe you went through that.
Right.
Really?
Yeah.
They didn't see that.
Yeah.
They saw what I wanted them to see.
Right.
Because I was presenting that false person on the outside. Because I, didn't know. And then once I started revealing who I was, it was a whole different act. And I said, this is my purpose, to help people tell their story to start the healing process.
Yeah, absolutely. I love that you brought up that how time heals all wounds, but wounds don't heal all the time.
Especially the ones you don't address.
Right. And that's the key, because you said once you became intentional about investing in yourself to figure out, to go through that healing process and discover your purpose in the midst of that, that's when the healing came.
Yes.
And so it's like, and how I always say is moving on and overcoming are two different things.
Yes.
That time heals all wounds, that's just time to move on. But we have to be intentional to truly overcome and not look like
what you said. Say it again.
We have to be intentional to truly overcome and not look like, smell like, sound like the residue of our traumas. And that's what I just heard you described with your story. So thank you so much, Miss Sonjay, for being a gift to our community and really inspiring healing and being intentional about it and really helping the Black community open up and talk to someone to have that healing experience.
Or to just listen to someone with their experience. Because sometimes we're silent and we don't say what we're going through, but when we hear somebody else, we start thinking, I went through that. That happened to me. How could she be that bold to get up there and say that?
Yeah.
You know, I want to be that bold and say that. I want to start a healing process. So that's what my production is all about, is coming together, healing the community somehow, some way, with any social issues that we have in our life.
Absolutely. I love it.
Thank you.
And being authentic in the process.
Yes.
Woo-hoo! All right.